Welcome to Atlanta, Georgia, site of the 1996 Olympic Games, Center Parc Stadium, and home to the Georgia State Panthers, and we have been feeling the excitement for this one all week. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game. As we'll see, the Groupers taking on a team from the Sun Belt, the Georgia State Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll go out of bounds at the 22-yard line, and that's where this offense will take over. The Panthers offense will have the first crack at it in this one. And when you go to market for a veteran quarterback, you want a guy who can come in, command respect, immediately become the starter, and Jesse, they think they found him.
Yeah, and I'm excited to see how he's going to perform today. I know he was really excited about this opportunity, and David, he chose this situation specifically because he believed it gave him the best chance to compete for a national championship and to have an opportunity to play at the next level. Now he's got to go show it, right? We've seen this guy play before. We've seen him have success. This is a big stage for him today.
No doubt. I think all eyeballs will be on him, right? Even his teammates, they're going to be watching every single move. He was the guy that was talked about to come in, to take over, to lead this team. He's making the money. That's talked about as well. So let's see how he responds, and let's see how he gets his career going in a new spot.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping him up, getting him on the ground, take away that run game, make him one-dimensional, put him in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. You got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
This offense wants to send a message on the opening drive of the game. No punting today. They'll go for it on 4th down. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The definition of 4-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere, just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do. But, maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense, a little bit of a gamble, but they get the first down. Nothing to worry about.
Oh, they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. Finds a little space. Got the first down and more. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the first down. The Panthers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Gives it on the option. And you got to get hats around this dude. He finds the crease. He's down to the 27.
Really nice first down run, and you're seeing why this running back is an every down type ball. He can run between the tackles, he can run outside, he can catch the football, he can block. This guy can do it all.
Across the 15. Wrestled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. And the Panthers will snap it on 1st and 10. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Quickly complete. And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering for to score. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Georgia State. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better.
And that is the kind of drive to start a season that is going to put a smile on your head coach's face. They were just methodical in the way they marched down the field. Awesome execution. You cannot start the season any better than that right there.
Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. The Groupers offense will try to get something started with their first possession. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing, proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
There he goes. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying to move them on the counter. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Running back searching for a hole. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And you hear about run blitzes. This is exactly what a run blitz is. When you know the ball's coming up the middle, you want to bring those linebackers, get them closer to the line of scrimmage, and fire. Right when the ball snaps, he's coming downhill, doing a good job creating a loss. That linebacker really knew what was going on.
That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. And the groupers decide to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Here's the return. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
The Panthers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Caught close to the marker. It's Robinson. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
When the football is thrown accurately, where I can catch it and be a runner after the catch, it makes all the difference in the world. I can keep that speed up. Now I can break tackles like you see here and go make big plays for my offense.
And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Throws to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had
Georgia State Panthers.
Settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions. If he just lets the coverage tell him where to go.
Feeling way better about my offense this year. That's for goddamn sure. Ooh. Obviously, I know it's FCS, but feeling a lot more athletic on both sides of the ball.
Back to pass. The throw. Firing to the right, complete. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
Stop me when you've heard this before. First down. First down. First down. Just continuing to put first downs together. So far, this defense just can't find any answers.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll run it from the gun. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Looking downfield, it's Baker. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. Never enough. And now the lead is even bigger. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Kill it, kill it!
For some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the offense back onto the field. They've spotted them a 10-0 start. Now to see if they can answer on this drive. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Goes to the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And I think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to, though. There was a lot of green grass and space out in front of him. If he just holds on to that football, he might not score a touchdown. He's definitely going to be able to at least get positive yards. I think that's a play on the option the quarterback would like to have back.
That's the end of the quarter. Georgia State has the lead here. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the second quarter. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. From the shotgun, the inside give. Oh, he's got some space. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down.
Hell yeah, good job, you
He has
fucks.
60 yards on the ground. A very productive first half here in the season opener. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. The groupers can really attack on this second and short. They'll give it to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on first down. Second down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a guaranteed first down on second down, and now maybe even put them in a passing situation on third down. 3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
It doesn't matter what run play you have called, if you're running it inside or outside. If the defense gets penetration, everything is done. And you saw it on that play right there. Great job by the dude.
The play action fake. Catch in the middle, it's Sheffield. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, groupers.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch.
I'm just gonna have to call a really conservative fucking defense.
These guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your
Forever.
job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down.
Just notice both my corners are number 3 too. Go see if I can change it, but I don't think I can.
That's why they got 6 on that play.
They'll get this drive going from the 17. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle, it's Robinson.
And that's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down.
Fucking double team him. That doesn't even make any sense.
He leaves it with his back.
God.
And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
And the Panthers come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Bully ball on 3rd and short. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. They'll start this drive at their own 48. The option look.
Dude.
Breaks into the open. Got the
It's gonna be a long year.
The freshman brought down after a really nice run there. Now on first down from the 40. The give to the back. Crosses the 30. He's got away. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
And the groupers come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Right back to the well. Made a defender miss. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run.
Pay a long Buccaneer.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. On the option. And maybe a wise move not to even try the pitch as he's knocked down in the backfield. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's not even going to make it back to the line of scrimmage as the defense gets big-time penetration. Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Never a doubt. And with that field goal, guys, we're all tied up in the early going. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Makes the grab. It's Robinson. They almost got a first down there. Stopped a yard short. It'll be third down. The Panthers come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive.
Oh my God, dude.
And they can't make the connection on third down.
Yeah, and I think third and short is the perfect time to run RPOs because I can give the football or make the read, but I got to make sure in these situations I'm accurate with the football.
Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it in their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
Jesus
the offense
Christ.
just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And the Panthers are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
No fucking catch.
On third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Always good to get points on. David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David.
Turning it on. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, first and 10. To the air on first down. Kelly. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. Got it in the middle, it's Kelly. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Looking to throw on first down. He unleashes a long one. Hauls it in down the sideline. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call. Some penalties hurt a little bit more or a lot more than other ones. That one wipes out a huge game. It'll just make it more satisfying if they can move the chains after starting first and 20. Under fire. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Groupers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To the air on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Sheffield. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Groupers need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
That's why, as a defense, it's so important to win early downs. You win first and second down, you set up third and long. Now you can pin your ears back and get after the QB.
He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They'll immediately call timeout. Plays like that, but just... in the defense to make sure, and they're able to take advantage here.
And they use the great timing with this call, right? Like, you can't call this play all the time, but you want to catch them when they're a little bit aggressive, not thinking about it. Nice job slipping the screen behind them, making the easy catch, and then getting downfield, picking up some extra yards.
They went up top to pick up the last first down. Let's see what they have here. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Knocks it out of the air. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure. Or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive.
Going for it all. Touchdown, Panthers. They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Now on the option. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll try the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. A strike downfield. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. The groupers will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Sheffield. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. He's going to run it. And the defense doesn't let him get loose, and that's going to wrap things up here in the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, one half in the books, and I am eagerly looking forward to that second half in Atlanta. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Center Park Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. Ready to start things here in the second half. Georgia State about to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. They start this third quarter one-possession game and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
And the groupers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. The groupers will call on their punt team. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. On the option. And now on the pitch, the ball's loose.
The ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep two hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
A negative play to open the team. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. There he goes. He's inside the 40, the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Georgia State. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
What execution by the offense. The quarterback making the right decision on the defender quickly. Get it to your running back. And how about the wide receivers and everybody else blocking in space, create an alley so the running back can do the rest and make the huge play for the touchdown.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Now this offense is back on the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
And the groupers have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Power football with the run. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. They'll try to bully their way for the first. The groupers are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Grabbed over the middle at Sheffield. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the groupers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. The groupers will line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking downfield on 1st down. Finds a tight end. Fights off the defender.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. The Panthers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Try and play action. They're working that left side. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some...
It's the afterburners! They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the 2nd half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
And the Panthers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Bringing the heat. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Back to pass, it's Baker. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Panthers! They'll try to add another to their lead. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Here comes the option. The pitch. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like, really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that round.
He showed off a few moves, but not enough to get away from all of those defenders as they stop him for a loss. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. Pressure coming. Got it in the middle. It's Kelly. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the groupers will have it 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Can't. Connection in the defense, putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. They'll pick up 5. It'll be 3rd and 5. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield striker, the 48. The groupers send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Makes the grab deep. And he's brought down after a huge completion. What a day it's been on the ground for these two guys, and they just seem to get stronger as the game goes along as we take a look at the numbers. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. So 1st down will open up the final period. QB draw. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Quickly to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They started this drive with a big play, but now they need a conversion to keep it alive on 3rd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Coleman. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This Georgia State offense ready to go with another 1st down. They'll go to the ground. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. He now has 108 yards on the day, and the defense has been getting a steady diet of this dude on opening day. Safe completion on the screen. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to find its way to the goal line. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. They've worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Georgia State. Put it in the window for the score.
Well, I think this home environment was just too much for their opponents to handle. There's been unbelievable noise and the crowd showed up today, but how about the playmaking on the field? field. These guys have got dudes all over the field, and this kind of win week 1 sends a statement and reverberates all across college football.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. Rides the back on the option, the give. Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Give to the fullback. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
You know, when you're handing off to your fullback, oftentimes these guys need some space to work so they can build up a head of steam and get the speed going, but that guy didn't have anywhere to go on that one.
He'll toss it. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And the groupers will bring the punt team onto the field. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Makes the catch at the 45. And the returner will be knocked down. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Quickly complete.
When you get man coverage, you definitely like taking advantage of the inside really quickly. Running a nice slant rack real quick, being physical, getting on the inside, quarterback putting it right on the money.
Looking downfield, it's Baker. Fires deep toward the end zone. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. The Panthers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. He'll take another shot here. He got it. And he'll step out of bounds just short of the goal line. Almost a touchdown, but not in there yet. Georgia State comes to the line with a 1st and goal. Out of the gun, looking to throw. And he can't find his man in the end zone as he was trying to pay off this red zone chance. Got stopped on 1st down. They'll try it again from the 2. Makes the grab. And he will score. Touchdown, Panthers.
And everybody's getting in on the fun now for this offense. From the opening whistle, they have been up and down the field. Starters are scoring. You've got backups in the game now. And play calling. These guys came to your school to play in this offense to score touchdowns, so let them go do it. Make this defense prove they can stop.
He'll bring it out. It's Jeffrey. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, this running back has struggled to find anywhere to go, and I think one reason why is this linebacker and his speed. He did a great job there identifying where...
Oh, he's got some space. Weaves his way ahead and gets 5 out to the got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. The give to the tailback. Makes his way out to the 20 before he stopped, and that'll bring up a 4th down. The Groupers will try to pin them back with the punt. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play call.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Grabs it inside the 15. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all away. Touchdown, Georgia State.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football. Critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Rides the back and leaves it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He'll ride his man on the option. Give to the running back. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he'll be stopped for a loss. And the Groupers are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. He lets one fly deep. Reels it in and goes out of bounds on the left side after the huge gain.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
The Groupers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Handoff from the gun. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's taking a deep shot. And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. It won't matter much in the outcome, but a little extra stat padding is nice.
I think it's a good sign for coaches to see that their team is still fighting. They're getting blown out in this game. Nothing has gone their offense's way. They've been outmatched. But here in the 4th quarter, you like to see guys competing. You like to see guys still trying to fight. Because as a coach, you want to know next time you take the field which guys you can depend on and what you can build off of.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. Quick release on the RPO. And he's got enough for the 1st down. It'll be at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quick touch pass to the receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. And the Panthers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to throw, it's Stanley. Makes the grab. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Makes the grab on the left. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. Timeout called by the offense. A mere 10 seconds to go in the game. Georgia State ready to go with another 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. He'll pull it down. They get him down after the scramble, but he's able to pick up a few and turn it into a positive play. The old coaching cliche, go player no every week. And for the first week, they get it done.
Great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season. But 1-0, that's where you wanted to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. They definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. But if you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very positive right now moving forward.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.